Good, 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 good. So now we're talking about the legislature, and that's where people really, really know you from. And I want to just know what three policies do you think that you've drafted that you still see has a real impact in our present times?
Yeah, I would say the first measure, which was one of the first, the mammography access, expanding access to mammography. That that has only it improves every year. It's life saving. And
Mm-hmm.
so many women come to me and tell me, I got my mammogram and thank you. So it's one of those legislations that has impacted lives more than I can ever imagine or explain.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very simple fix, right? I mean, it took a
Mm-hmm.
lot of cajoling to get the members to support it because there was a lot of politics in the
Mm-hmm.
legislature. And I don't know that, that's when I say I want to write a memoir. I think that people don't understand that, what that looks like when
Mm-hmm.
when you're not in the majority and you're a member of the minority, but somehow your legislation seems to be very popular, and you have to fight. You have to fight just to
Yes.
for the legislation to come, to get drafted, and then to make it to the committee, and then to make it to the floor to fund it. So it was an uphill battle, but at the end of the day, it passed, and so that's probably one of the most impactful yet today.
Mm-hmm.
On our way out, we passed the $250 million authorization for the Garvey bonds.
Mm-hmm.
55% of that, whatever got floated, was slated for St. Croix, and the other 45 for St. Thomas. And the Garvey
Mm-hmm.
bonds were to be used to to reconstruct our roads and our bridges. And today we still see, we still continue to see some of that work. I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a good thing. It's taken 7 years almost to
Mm-hmm.
get it done, but that was an uphill battle too. Try asking St. Thomas to allow St. Croix to have a little bit more, right?
Mm-hmm.
That instead of the usual 50-50, we were able to convince them to give us 55%. And then we passed the legislation really ahead of our times. We passed legislation that reduces the number of years that an inmate serves based on completing training and education. And we felt strongly that the cost of keeping an inmate behind the cell and not
Mm-hmm.
providing them with the skills they needed to become contributing members of society, that wasn't working for us because recidivism was a thing. So unless
Mm-hmm.
you have been sentenced to life, you have a chance of coming back out, and so
Mm-hmm.
you should come back out, right, with
Mm-hmm.
some ability to get a job. And
Mm-hmm.
so we passed the sentence reduction bill, and that has been up to in June. I attended the second graduation at the prison here in St. Croix, and it was really heartwarming to